look where you're going. piece for when I need it. That Oseram camp Delorean and I were trying to find should be around here. Smoke. Escape from the camp. Maybe I should check it out. Some kind of hospital? How'd they end up out here?
Ah, finally!
Something nearby is sending that signal. It's damaged. I should take a closer look. Outpost. Whoever's in charge and stop them from causing any more harm. This must be the ruins of Las Vegas. Poseidon shouldn't be far. Gaius said this is where I'd find Poseidon, but the ruins out here are exposed to the elements. A lot of them are buried in the sand. So maybe Poseidon is underground. If that's true, I might be able to find a way down through one of these structures. Frost ammo won't hurt it much. Secret ingredient for someone, I'll bet. That ruin looks a little more intact than some of the others out here. I wonder if I can find anything interesting inside. The Nostrum crew. They don't look too good. I should see if they're okay. The locator shows there's another recording in there. I need to take out the leader. dust swirling. Better steer clear. Water's pouring out of that building. Poseidon's doing? I better check it out. Someone's been through here. Camping gear. Looks like there's something.
I almost had him. I was so close.
To drowning, maybe. Not to the embers. Morlund, it's over.
Well, not for me, it's not.
Then you're going to die. Alone. Because we're not sticking around to fish out the corpse. We're through.
So the visionary's fate hung in the balance. Would he choose life or succumb to deadly delusion?
Hello. So, there's an ancient city under the sand, but it's flooded.
Suddenly, a Nora spear maiden appeared.
Yeah, okay. Well, you're not typical Delvers. That's for sure. What's this?
I call it a diving bubble. This is the Mark I. The Mark II was better, but it got stuck halfway down. Air tube snagged.
You went down in that.
Yeah, I hardly expect a layperson to understand.
Because that's pretty smart.
I'm sorry. May I remind you, you got stuck inside and nearly drowned.
It'd have to be portable, though. Machine kneecap, maybe?
Well, you'd need a filter.
Synthetic membrane would do it. With a hose to a compressed
air capsule. Hammer and tongs.
What is this? What is happening here? Get over here. She's a stranger.
You got a name?
Aloy.
Morlund. Not a stranger anymore.
You're a damn fool.
Come on. I got the original schematics over here.
Oh, well, hold on. Just a couple of questions first.
Fair enough. Partner?
Partner?
Don't mind him.
What's so important down there that you'd risk your life?
Well...
Morlund, I'm not interested in salvage, okay? Whatever you find below is yours.
Well, all right. Then what if I told you we were delving for the most spectacular treasures ever scribed by man or maid?
I'd say get to the point.
No nonsense. I like it. Behold, an ember.
Looks like a piece of junk.
Well, now, yes, but with a proper spark. These magnificent creations of the old ones paint mesmerizing pictures in the air, and the ruins below us are full of them. A feast for the eyes beyond description. Just as my old Gramps promised me.
So these embers project images?
Paintings of light. It's amazing stuff. This one. showed the most beautiful woman you've ever seen, beckoning all to a buffet of lobster and succulent beefs. I must have watched it about 100 times as a child in my old Gramps' workshop.
What happened to it?
Over time, they die out. I cried the day that this one's light faltered. But there are many more below, as you'll see if you get down there like I did and my old Gramps before me.
How did your grandfather discover these embers?
He was here 40-odd years ago. He was one of the first to lead a delving party into the West. He discovered the ancient city around us, plumbed the depths of this very structure. He found the hollow underneath and the glowing embers all about. Took as many as he could and brought them home. He always wanted to come back and get more, but, well, never scraped up the shards. What he really wanted to do was use the embers to put on a show. One unlike the world has ever seen.
Sounds like quite a guy.
He was a true delver and a true showman. And I miss him. But I will do him proud. I will gather the embers and put on a spectacle that would have amazed even him. With your help, of course.
So what exactly happened down there?
It was a delve like no other. A chance to follow in my old Gramps' footsteps. Beneath this structure here is an enormous hollow, a dome protected from the sands. We built this elevator here to ensure easy egress and exit. It's quite a contraption, actually, and not so easy that...
Right. Again. What happened?
At the bottom, we beheld the treasure my Gramps first discovered. Painted images in the air of every description. Dancing women, and games, and coins, and promises of jackpots. I don't know what that is, but it's gotta be good. But then, something went wrong. The images turned nautical. Waves went through them, even fish. Like a strange underwater dream.
Poseidon's dream.
Yes. Well, suddenly there was this terrible rushing sound, and then an explosion of water erupted from the floor.
So water just shot up from the floor and filled the place up?
It was a raging flood unlike anything I've seen. We ran like forge fire and barely made it up the elevator as a wave just crashed beneath us. Shaken, but not stirred, I built the diving bubbles Mark I and Mark II. I tried the descent in each, but I nearly drowned both times. Abaddon's beside himself. He thinks I'm insane. But I can't give up now. I've come too far. And the embers are just barely within my reach.
Well, maybe I can help.
Yeah. Maybe you can.
You guys don't seem like average delvers.
We're not really delvers at all. We're showmen.
Like, performers?
You're Nora, and thus unfamiliar with the arts. We stage spectacles all around the claim. Stemmer tells stories, which I augment with all manner of sounds and fireworks, and Abaddon, he, well...
Complains?
He handles the money, which amounts to about the same thing. When we delve, it's to find gear for my theatrics. Which makes this delve the most important one of all.
How deep is it? Can't I just swim down?
Only if you have gills. You can stack 50 kegs in that shaft.
Leave it to the Oseram to measure something in kegs.
Talking liquid depths, I'd say it's apt.
Apt or not, sounds too deep to hold my breath.
Hence, our new invention.
I'd better get after those parts.
There's a fully intact compressed air capsule in the Mark II, but like I said, it's stuck in the shaft.
If you made it back up alive, I should be able to swim down that far.
All right. As for the other parts, Stemmer scouted a herd due south of here that should have what we need.
I'm on it.
Great. I'll come back when you get the gear. Good hunting.
I thought we were finally going to get away from this place.
The longer they're sojourning in the desert, the trustier the Shard-guarded mood becomes.
We'll find
Got
a
the
way to get
compressed
the
air capsule.
embers. I know we will.
Well, to get all the machines out.
Optimism! It's great. Right up until the point you stumble into a machine's jaws.
Pessimism. It may save your hide, but it'll never save your
According to Morland,
spirit.
the herd
Once
should
again,
be south of here.
Shard counter found, he has lost the war of words.
Oh, stop talking.
All right. Another drone keeping watch on the biosphere. I should grab its data. But how do I find a bigger drone? Well, this is where Morland said the herd would be. They must have moved on. I need to pick up their trail. Better look for tracks. There. Tracks should lead me to the herd. This must be where the herd left from. I better follow the tracks in the other direction. Sandstorm's blowing in. Just what I need. There's the herd. I should have the parts I need. machines. Better deal with them first. Look at those. Okay, got them all. Now where did the herd go? Sand's scraping at my armor. Looks like the herd's caught between those sand spirals. I could use that to my advantage. One synthetic membrane. Better check the other machines. Maybe I might have a kneecap I can use. The kneecap. Good. I should have all the parts to build this thing now. Better get back to Moreland. lot. Last thing I need is a machine stomping around in there.
What can I do for you, partner?
I've got everything I need to build the
incredible diving mask.
I think diving mask is enough.
I won't quibble. The workbench is all yours.
Testing, testing. Can you hear me now?
I thought we were finally going to get away from this place.
Well,
Okay.
good thing that Aloy showed up.
If it's not
We'll
that.
see.
The longer they're so...
Okay, you can hear me? Okay. Okay. Awesome. Doo doo doo. Ah! Yep.
sojourn in the...
Whoa. There's a marvel. If it works, you'll let me try it? I want to get down there and get those embers.
Assuming I don't drown.
So what are you really looking for down there?
It's hard to explain.
It
Something that caused a
happens.
malfunction in the apparatus
I
that
do need
controls
to
the
upgrade
city.
my
it
headset.
started
I
the
want
flood.
an over-the-ear
I
headset,
thought we started
preferably.
the flood. Like we sprung a trap. I don't know how we were detected. Like I said, the dancing lights around us changed, turned to
Oh,
sea
yeah.
life.
It comes in handy. I get it.
There was this flash of red. And the
Hopefully,
roar of
I
water
can save
surging
up
in.
to
Wait,
get.
a flash of red?
A red light from a spot near the grate on the floor where the water burst through. It was like a beacon.
Or a warning?
I need to save up and get a new
Thanks.
headset
That might
with a
help.
better microphone.
I hope it does. And good luck down there.
Okay, time to see if this thing works. So far, so good. I can actually breathe down here.
And this is why I needed to get Poseidon, so I could get this diving mask.
Diving mask seems to be holding up. I've never been able to swim this deep before.
New data point.
It started right here, more than 30 years ago. Back when this casino was still called the Temple. One big bet turned my fate around. But now, fate's dealt this cruelest hand
Hi,
ever
Tinu. I love you too.
to everyone. I have to turn the lights out one final time. And the waters of my adopted home will at last run dry. Well, if a dream has to die, at least I can say goodbye first.
Nautical lights. It must be Poseidon's doing.
Just look how pretty they are.
That looks like a way out. Poseidon's down door somewhere. Gotta find where it's hiding. Whoa! There's no way I can fight that thing underwater.
disconnected.
This place is massive. And all of it's encased in a dome.
Somehow, I had a feeling. Girls! Yeah. Hephaestus made a machine version of Nessie. I'm just trying to keep from getting spotted. Water current is strong as heck. Yep, trying not to. Trying not to.
There. Red light.
Alert. Critical flooding detected. Automatic drainage controls offline. To execute an emergency purge, manual reset of primary and secondary pump nodes is required. The purge can then be triggered at the pump maintenance station.
If I do this purge and drain all the water, I can fight that big machine on dry ground. Looks like I have to reset a couple of pump nodes first. According to the map, there should be an access point for the first node south of here.
First node south, but not quite on this level. I need to find a way to get there.
More machines down here. I'll swim around them. Stick to cover.
I got spotted. Oh no! I'm sorry. I should have tried. It's better. Sorry. If I hadn't been so trapped in my...
Should lead me to the pump node.
If I hadn't been so stuck in my nightmare, I would have made sure to pack you food. I'm so sorry, babe.
There must be a whole network of these tunnels down here. Water lines for an entire city.
I feel bad.
I can't reach the ledge from here. Maybe there's something I can climb to get out. This water feels like it's been heated by scorching.
The primer node shut down now. I think the last time I was down here was during the Lumia Grand incident. A malfunction led to an overflow of detergent in the pipes. Suds rose from every fountain. As we frantically tried to fix it, I looked up and saw everyone in the lobby chasing bubbles the size of basketballs. Young and old alike.
Yeah.
Another magical moment in the impossible city.
There. One node down. Better swim back up and find the access point for the second node.
You would think. Uh-oh. Okay, babe. Yeah. Justin is like you. He's not taking any of the shit. So, essentially, you have as much choice as I do. Like, even I haven't known him very long either, myself.
There's the map. The second node should be on the other side of the door. Frost ammo's not gonna do much.
It's not just Nessie I have to deal with, it's the alligator ones too.
Another access point. Should get me to the second node.
Hide. Before being spotted. Justin is as much of a hard ass as you are. You're not gonna get away with saying no when he sets his mind on something. I haven't even known him very long as an alter, and even I've figured that out. And I will text message it to you. If I need to. Okay. Come on, go, go, go. Move. No. Oh, excuse me. Here. Hey! No! That's not fair. That's not fair. That's cheating.
Just shut down the secondary node. No more water for the fountains. No more shows. No one left to appreciate them anyway. I'll never forget the city's grand reopening. The fountains had been bone dry for years. No one believed they'd ever return. So, as the first plume arced up in the dome, the music swelling, my heart soared right along with it. The city gave me a second chance once. Now it had one, too.
The domes, the water. He was responsible for all of it.
Yes, and I do have...
Come on, Butch. Maybe that debris is weighing it down.
It
Okay, let's see if that helped. Okay, I've taken care of both nodes. Now I just need to activate the emergency purge at the maintenance station.
Hey! He already has access to all my links, which has my current priority items wish list. Sheesh.
Should be at the south end of the dome.
Fuck! Move! I am the digital. Damn it, you two!
There's red light in that tower. Just like at the console I found earlier. That might be the maintenance station. But how to get in?
Not good at that. You can ask any therapist I've ever worked with.
Damn it! Looks like part of this building collapsed. There might be a way in. I think I'm in the maintenance station now. I just gotta find a console to activate the emergency purge.
Yeah, remember? I was talking about something different, a different kind of pride. Shush. Brat. I can help everybody else. That doesn't mean I can accept help worth a damn. You can blame my grandmother. And you would not be wrong.
There should be a console in here.
System shutdown's almost done. The only thing left is to power everything down at the control center. So, I guess this is it. One final walk down the strip, and then it's lights out forever. At least I won't be around to see it destroyed. The Odyssey will be well on its way to Sirius by the time the swarm gets here. Still, my last memory of this place will be...
Stanley Chen was one of them. That did it! Okay. Now I can deal with that machine guarding the door on the other end of the dome. And once I get past it, I can get to what's waiting on the other side of the door. Poseidon.
I love you too.
At least the purge didn't get rid of all of the water.
It's still a pain in the butt sometimes. I love you. And trying to make me accept help. You could talk to my grandmother about accepting help. She can tell you what she taught me.
This is clear. I'm gonna get out here.
Oh, come on. We both know I'm not that bad. I can temporarily go in that place for now.
Purge left these machines behind. I could sneak by them. Deal with the big one first.
You don't like fire or shock?
Okay. Poseidon's through there. But where did that machine go?
Aloy! It's a miracle!
Alright. Oh no. Oh no. There's Nessie.
Was this you? Did you lower the waters?
Yeah, but there's a new problem. That thing's in our way.
Yeah, it's gonna be difficult to get the embers with that around.
You don't
The
say.
scrappy band of adventurers beheld the beast. They knew what they had to do.
What? Are you crazy? Hush now. She saved our Delph.
Okay then.
We need to change
Stay up
pricing.
here and start firing when I engage.
Nessie doesn't like frost. Yeah. Ow. Alright, Aloy.
Places, fellas. Get to that overhead.
Check. Frost.
Frost ammo could help you.
Frost and shock. Get the weak points. The weak points. blast the shot. Weak point. Weak point, Aloy. Down. Critical strike. Using critical strike. It's gonna take more than one critical strike. Alright. Let me get this right. Again. Lost little thing. Yeah, I noticed.
Down it goes!
Aloy! You did it!
No shit, I did it. What, you think I was gonna be a weakling and not manage it? Fucker.
Come on, gentlemen, get a move on.
You guys all right?
More than all right. We did it! All the embers we could ever want, and it's all thanks to you.
Yes, Luna?
Very, heartwarming. But maybe we can just, you know, grab what we came here for and get out before any more of those things decide to show up.
Now, shard counter. Nothing wrong with a little reveling. Though we should probably let our flame-haired friend get going. I believe she has business down here. Does she
I
not?
do.
Right, of course. You need any help?
I can handle it from here.
Very well.
Oh,
We'll start taking
that's
some
a
of the
happy
embers upstairs.
Luna.
Holler if you need us.
Thanks.
That's a happy Luna. Oh, now she wants more of my attention. She's like, excuse me, you stop petting me. Mamba. Ooh. Okay, where are you going? Okay. Luna's just right in front of me doing my game and letting me know.
Poseidon should be somewhere beyond this door. Time to bring it home.
Yep. She decided she also needed a bath, so she got off my lap because my lap isn't very accessible for her to properly give herself a bath.
Okay. Poseidon should be hiding in some kind of processor. I need to find a console to gain access to it.
can't give up on this place. I'm leaving everything on standby. The system's equipped for runs for decades, if not hundreds of years. It's a long shot. But maybe someday, against all odds, someone will find this place again.
There.
Marvel
I
at
should
its
be able to
lights
use
and
that console.
wonders. Discover a fortune and boundless opportunity. Make it their own dream. After all, if the city can give me a second chance, if water can flow in a wasteland, anything's possible.
He was right.
Alright. Come on, Poseidon.
I'm here to bring you home, Poseidon. To Gaia.
Yeah.
Elizabeth Sobek. Alpha Prime.
Oh. Is that a scratchy point? Do you need a scratch? Oh. Yeah, let me get the chin scratchies for you. I've got it. There you go.
Okay. Gotta bring this back to Gaia.
Luna needed chin scratchies. So she apparently had a very bad itch. And she's kind of like her mom, but she will scratch herself until she bleeds, so...
System reboot initiated.
Looks like taking Poseidon triggered a restart of the city's power system.
Oh, me scratching her chin for her is safer.
Moreland and crew must have headed back up top. With all the embers they could carry, I bet.
Yes, she is. I love her. She's my baby. So is Love Bug. Both of them are my babies. Just look at how bright it is now.
All this sweat, and I'm still not cooling off.
Yeah. Thank you. I did this on my first try. And I spent not an extremely long time on it. Okay, where is this elevator shaft? Is it here? No. Where is it? Somewhere. Probably here. I tried to take care of my bitches. Always will. No. And I still have another hour of stream time left. Like, I'm doing pretty heckin' good. No. Not quite at think.
An elevator. Morlun must have built this before the place flooded. Might still work. Nice not to have to climb back up.
Yep. Woohoo! I did good this stream. I am proud. I am very proud of myself.
Whatever she did, she must have powered up the whole city. How much did all this cost?
Oh, the show my old Gramps always wanted.
There's another.
That's just gorgeous.
His dream realized. His old Gramps' legacy ensured. Our hero beheld the sea of desert lights and wept at his good fortune.
When I saw the embers as a child, I never dreamed they could be like this. Thank you, Aloy. Well, did you find what you were looking for?
Yes.
I did. And now I have to move on.
Oh. Come back when you can.
For today?
Big plans
Yeah.
for this place.
I thought you wanted to put on shows with the Embers back in the claim.
Oh, no. This is the show. Oh, can you imagine? Folks from all over the land coming to take it all in. Plus some food and a nice place to stay.
Yeah.
Not to mention a variety of entertainment venues.
Don't forget, games of chance. Plenty of shards to be had there for certain.
A new
Yep.
dream, huh? I hope you make it happen. Goodbye, gentlemen.
This delve
True entertainer.
is a story for the ages. All thanks to you.
If Morland and crew's gonna stay, maybe I should come back and check on them later. For now, I need to get Poseidon back to Gaia. But I might want to pay a visit to that other Ostrom camp I found first. And with my new diving mask...
I'm just gonna quickly go to the base, but check out. We've got so much to check out over here, and I think I saw evidence of a tall neck. Yeah, that one. So we can check that out, which will help open up more area as well. But for right now, I just want to get Poseidon back to the base so that I can go get Demeter. Might as well go get her since, well, I'm here, you know? Well, I'm doing this while I'm on a streak, and I think I've gotten enough levels to do that. Yeah. You got fur all over my controller, child. And I've still got another 2 hours before I take my next dose of allergy meds. Hopefully the ones I took a while ago will be enough.
I see you have recovered Poseidon.
Yes, I have.
Aloy, can you come downstairs? Beta has something you need to hear.
Okay. I'll be right down.
Aloy, I have managed to unlock additional rooms within the facility.
Got it. I'm back, Gaia.
Hello, Aloy. What would you like to discuss?
So, I guess Beta's here to stay. I gave her a focus. Told her to talk to you to see if she can help. She's not what I expected.
What were you expecting?
I don't know. Someone more helpful, I guess. And less pessimistic.
Fair.
It is true, she overestimated our progress. However, it is also worth noting that her confidence in your abilities emboldened her to escape the Zeniths.
True.
I guess so.
Give her time. She may yet come around.
How's Kotallo doing?
I have detected that the loss of his arm still deeply pains him. In an effort to remedy this, I have discussed a potential solution with him. I believe he will want to fill you in on the details.
A solution? I'll check in with him when I can, then. How are things around here?
Zoe has been studying the morphology of her land gods in an effort to understand their sickness. Without the abilities of Hephaestus, I am unfortunately
Totally
unable
understandable,
to
no
correct their
worries.
programming. However, due to Zoe's perseverance, we may have a workaround.
I'm
Yeah. She filled me in.
getting off after
Sounds
I
promising.
get Demeter if I go after Demeter today.
Varl and Zoe seem to like spending time together.
Indeed. While studying old world data, Zoe discovered references to a dietary lifestyle known as vegetarianism. She appreciated the similarities with Utaru practices and encouraged Varl to try out this lifestyle.
And how did that go?
I believe they have agreed to disagree.
Fair.
How's Erend handling things?
He is becoming increasingly accustomed to use of the focus. After an initial incident,
What
Oh,
did he do?
he unfortunately crushed his first focus as he attempted to affix it to his temple. Amongst a number of Oseram curses, I believe he also blamed the focus for being dainty.
therapy
He
in
has
the
given
morning
repeated assurances that
and
it will not happen again.
Well, good thing we have a lot of
That's-
extras, I guess.
it. The lava lamp turned off.
So there's a few
Okay,
people here
so I
now,
might
and they're
Not have
Learning.
enough time for the stream
all about you, the
to
ancient
get
world.
Demeter.
Almost like what was
But
supposed to happen.
I could probably do
before
one of the
Apollo
side
was purged.
quests.
Yes. While the loss of the Apollo database was catastrophic, there is still much that can be gleaned from the data you have uncovered. For instance, Varl has been reviewing the lost recorded entries from those who perished during the Pharaoh Plague. Hearing their hopes and fears made him quite somber.
Anything I should be worried about?
I do not believe so. I have elected not to intervene, to allow him to process this on his own terms.
So the Hades Proving Lab, where I found the Gaia kernel. It used to be a Pharaoh research facility?
Yes. Prior to appropriation by Zero Dawn, the facility was used to engineer and test advanced computer viruses. It
I
appears
might
to have been one of
actually
many research initiatives by
end
Pharaoh
my stream
Automated
early today.
Solutions.
since I
Guess it
did
wasn't
do a
enough to build
big
automated
mission
killing
for
machines.
the day,
He wanted viruses to
and
infect
it's
them
probably going to take another hour to do Demeter.
So, a while back, before the battle at Meridian, I went into Banuk territory. I discovered another AI there, one not related to Zero Dawn. Cyan. It was created to oversee operations for a volcanic stabilization project, and it spent the last 1,000 years in isolation. I'm guessing you didn't know about it?
No. From the data on your focus, it seems that Cyan was cut off from the outside world. An effort by its creators to protect it from the Pharaoh plague.
Any chance it could help us now?
I have already attempted contact, with no success.
We
Given
might
its previous
stream a
experience with
Tiny
accepting
Tina's
an outside
Wonderland
network
tomorrow,
request,
John and I together.
I imagine it is unwilling to do
He's
so again.
the superior gamer,
Right.
but he
This
tends
last time
to
Hephaestus enslaved it.
kill things
Well,
really quickly.
That's too bad.
But I will be taking
two
a
of you would have
social
had a lot to
media
talk
break
about.
tomorrow.
The processor Ether was installed on was part of an ancient war museum. A memorial to something called the Hot Zone Crisis. Do you know anything about it?
My knowledge of historical events was unfortunately lost with the Apollo database. However, climate data indicates a peak in regional temperatures in the 2030s. Such conditions would see extreme, prolonged droughts, an increase in dust storms, and a loss of habitable landmass.
But they wouldn't have built a museum in the middle of a wasteland. So I guess things got better eventually.
Yes. Data suggests that temperatures return to average levels in the clawback era of the 2040s.
Alright. I always enjoy having you here.
There was an ancient tank embedded in the bulwark, buried under a bunch of boulders. Any idea how it got there?
During the Pharaoh plague, the US military resumed the use of human combatants, as automated machinery was unreliable. It is possible the vehicle was part of a pre-automated war fleet.
So they fought against the Pharaoh machines in the valley, until the mountain was blasted apart
Cool.
and buried them.
Yeah, I'm John and my therapist both say I need to work on giving myself breaks and not stressing myself out all the time. And I should take at least one day a week as a social media free day. So, yeah.
When I dove down into Vegas, I found data about the man who built the dome over the city, Stanley Chen. It turns out he was a member of Far Zenith. But if he loved Vegas so much, why did he abandon it? Why not try to save it?
The Zeniths at their core have proven to be exceptional survivalists. Faced with overwhelming odds of extinction, they chose to flee.
Even still, what he achieved. Water to the wasteland, an entire city brought back to life. 1,000 years later, the whole place was still on standby, just waiting for
Yeah,
someone
I
to come along and wake it
know.
up.
They say I'm too hard on myself as well.
So this facility, the Regional Control Center, it was meant to oversee the terraforming system?
For the local region, yes. Had humans received their education from the Apollo database, they would have then been guided here to assume operation. As that never happened, this place remained vacant.
Until Minerva decided to settle here. So I guess this room was meant to keep an eye on conditions outside?
Yes. From here, the facility's operators would have been able to observe weather and machine activity in real time. It may be possible to restore more of this room's functionality, should you find and reconnect additional camera feeds.
I'll keep a lookout. I'll be off.
Farewell, For now.
Let's go see what Beta wants. Grenades. Talk to Laurel first, apparently. No, it's actually pretty helpful having people look out for me because I'm terrible at doing it for myself.
Hi! Happy birthday, Isaac! Daddy sure does love his little big man.
She found that recording from the data on your focus. She's been watching it a lot. I think it helps calm her.
You know, I used to watch this a lot too. Whenever I wanted to take my mind off things.
Daddy sure does love his little big...
But there's something you need to tell me?
While you were gone, I came down here to check on her. Then we started talking. Right, Beta? She's been thinking about how to capture Hephaestus, studying the data Gaia gave her. But we started talking about some other stuff. You know, just getting to know each other, right? And then she told me that one of the Zeniths might be different from the others.
Tilda. You saw her at the Hades Proving Lab.
Go on.
On the way to Earth, the Zeniths never showed their faces. My servitor caretaker referred to them as my benefactors, and promised I'd meet them someday, when I have learned enough. And then, one day, a data channel opened in my training interface. In it, Tilda was waiting for me, in a virtual replica of a house on a cliff, overlooking the ocean. It was beautiful. She showed me paintings, books, media files. We met there in secret many times. But a few months later, it stopped.
Can you tell us why, Beta?
Probably got caught.
I found some data about Tilda at the Hades Proving Lab. I think she was a liaison between Far Zenith and Zero Dawn. She knew Elizabeth Sobek, that's for sure.
Maybe that's why she reached out to you?
Maybe.
What else can you tell us about Tilda? She liked to talk about her paintings. What about herself? Did she ever talk about her life on Earth, how she joined the Zeniths, something like that? She never said much about herself, and she hated it when I asked her any questions.
It's okay, it happens.
Back on Earth, she was an expert
I'd zone out
programmer,
sometimes too.
given that she built a data channel the other Zeniths couldn't detect. Is there anything else about her that we might be able to use to our advantage? She was the first real person who ever bothered to speak to me. I wasn't really assessing her for strengths and weaknesses.
Fair.
You said that Tilda reached out to you using a data channel? It appeared in my training interface as another assignment. When I opened it, there were a series of intermittent glitches. I realized they formed a transpositional cipher. Instructions on how to open up a new virtual space. When I entered it, my training interface disappeared. Instead of the usual holographic teachers and files, I was in a perfect recreation of her home. And you're sure the other Zeniths never knew about it? To them, it looked like I was still in training, toiling away, alone. So this secret virtual space looked like a house with an ocean view? I could see whitecaps and hear waves crashing on rocks below. And there were gulls crying outside. Inside, Tilda had frames that showed off her favorite paintings, changing at intervals to match the light. There was an armchair she liked. She'd sit there and gaze outside while I looked through her things. We spent hours in that house. I never wanted to leave.
Considering your loneliness, I don't blame you. I get it.
You said Tilda showed you paintings and let you access media files? Every time we met, she showed me a new painting.
That sounds good.
I think she was Dutch.
That might be very helpful
were
for you
from
too.
the Golden Age in the 1600s. Portraits, allegories, ships at sea. She had so many. Did it interest you? I liked her media portal. It had so much more than my training interface. Clips, shows, holos. My favorite was this one called Second Time Around, about a family whose kid comes back after disappearing during the Hot Zone crisis. Right, but did this portal have anything about the Zeniths themselves? Anything we could use? No. Any information about them was redacted. So Tilda set up a secret virtual space where she could talk to you, a house on a cliff. Then later, she cut you off. But other than the fact that Tilda knew Elizabeth, you don't know why she did those things? I don't! Okay? I thought of every possible reason that would make her leave, but whatever I did wrong, I don't know what it is. When I finally met the others, she ignored me. Acted like the data channel never existed.
Probably to keep herself safe.
Tilda's the same as the others. It won't help us defeat them. Okay. Let's leave it at that then.
That's understandable. I have most of my social media stuff on my tablet, not my phone. I try to keep it separate and
What's wrong?
rarely use my phone, admittedly.
But she is tough to take. I'm out there.
I also don't have much
risking my life
storage
every day, and all
space
she can
on
do
it.
is
All
hide in
of
there
the
and tell us
updates
how
are taking
hopeless
up
it
all
all
of
is.
the storage space
I'm
on
sorry.
it. So.
She's had a rough time.
But I mean,
she
it's
is
a few
really
years
not helping
old. I
right
mean,
now.
it's an iPhone 6S with
You always seem to be on top of everything, so I sometimes
not
forget
much
about what you've been
storage
through.
capacity. So.
I mean, it wasn't that long ago you were so banged up you couldn't even walk. About that. When I pulled you out of the water back near the proving lab, you were muttering Ross's name. You never talk about him. But he raised you, trained you. You must miss him a lot.
Of course I do. But I don't have time to think about that now. I need to get back out there.
Okay. I'll keep working with Beta. Gaia says she knows a lot about Zero Dawn. And maybe she just needs some time to adjust, and then she can help us with Hephaestus.
Sure. But I won't hold my breath.
But I think next Forbidden West stream, I'm gonna go after Demeter. Or I'll at least check my quest. Level 24 is the recommended level. Oh, iPhones are great. I just don't have a lot of storage capacity on mine because it's, you know, more than 6 generations ago. And every update takes you know, a lot of space. Okay. Cool. Wrong button. Okay, update, grade anything, or do I not have enough? No, not yet. Yeah, that is one of the problems with it. I will agree. But, hey, I did pretty good. Next week, I'm gonna start on the Demeter side, or main quest, and check out all of the side quests I have. I have all of those ones I need to do. I've got a few errands as well. These will help me upgrade my quivers and stuff and overrides. I've got hunting grounds, melee pits. I need to do the arena. We found a couple of rebel outposts to check out. Relic ruin. We did find, though, didn't get close enough. I do have that cauldron I need to do, and a gauntlet run. And I do have a survey drone to do. So, I'm gonna make sure I get more stuff done. I'm gonna do Demeter, which will help me do a lot of other things around the world regarding all the things. Yeah. So, but I'm gonna start with Demeter as the main quest, the main thing I do on my next stream. But this took up the 2 hours, pretty much. I mean, I still got 15 minutes, but I don't have anything quick enough to do in 15 minutes. So, I'm gonna head out. I'll see you next week. And those who are on my other social medias, you'll see me when I have content up. Because I'm actually working on setting up a schedule for myself, which you can see some of my progress on working on that on Buy Me a Coffee. Buy Me a Coffee is a great place to keep track of me, learn more about me. I kind of use it a little bit as a journal, but not quite as much as I would a journal. But I do talk about a lot of stuff and my journey with everything there. So, check out my links. YouTube views are always welcome. YouTube views are always highly appreciated, since we've got 3 people watching right now, which is great. We've had a great stream. This is probably one of the ones with the most consistent amount of viewers, being more than just 1, which is really awesome. Thank you all for being here. I do post all of my Twitch streams on my gaming YouTube, so you can go back and start at the beginning and see me progressing through the game if you want. Sadly, didn't figure out how to do that until after I beat all of the main quests on Zero Dawn, and then I just started doing side quests because I raced through the main quest. This time I'm taking it slow, exploring the world, and actually doing the side quests. So, yeah. And I've got Discord servers. You want to chat with me? Those are the only places I'll be available on no social media days. Alright? See y'all later. I'll be back here on Friday.